they'll have a couple minutes to get settled. So just allowing yourself to find a nice, comfortable seat. Uh, for those of you who I may not have met yet in person, my name is Anna. I've been working with KYDS for approaching 2 years now. So it's been really lovely experience. Uh, and Conscious Youth Development Service, KYDS, we're here to transform youth schools and communities through holistic practices. And that includes our bodies, bringing some movement into the body. Often we use yoga or other movement modalities, and being more aware and conscious of what we're putting into our bodies, the various foods that we're eating or where they're coming from, and just having a better understanding that we are what we eat and that it can really make us feel great, or sometimes it can make us feel not so great. So building awareness around that. And then we also focus on the mind, which all of you are here during our meditation. So this just allows us to focus our mind, to increase our ability to concentrate, to increase and strengthen our senses overall, and focusing on the heart. So how we're feeling each day, being able to check in with that, having some awareness around what those feelings are, and knowing that all of these things are just giving us information about what's going on within our day-to-day. So opportunities like these community meditations, which it's beautiful that we have something like Zoom or these online platforms that allow us to participate together, just build our awareness overall. And the structure of today's meditation, we're going to start with breathing exercises in the beginning. So we'll go through 3 different ones. The first one is called a letting go breath, where we breathe in through the nose and we're going to sigh out the mouth. And I encourage you to envision any tension, any stress that you may have been feeling the last couple of days or week, just starting to leave the body. When we sigh, and we've all done it before, sometimes consciously or unconsciously, it's our body's natural way of releasing tension. So we're going to enact that mechanism. Then we'll move into our anchor breathing, where we breathe deep into the belly through the nose, and the belly expands, and then we exhale from the nose and we feel the belly contract. And this begins to stimulate our vagal nerve, our vagus nerve, and that starts to ignite our rest and relaxation, our rest and digest mode of our nervous system. So we start to instill and feel that inner peace. And then the third breathing exercise will be our 3-part breath. One hand will be on the belly, the other hand to the heart. And here we're just breathing fully into the belly, the ribs, and the chest, and exhaling from the chest, the ribs, and the belly. And this allows us to get more oxygen into the body, also release excess waste like carbon dioxide that we don't need, and strengthens our lungs as well. So after that, we'll move into just a brief check-in. And if it's available to you, there is a chat on the screen where you can give one word for how you feel, and just to be able to sit and observe what each breathing exercise has done. And then we'll move into a meditation. And today's meditation is a body scan, and I'll explain that a little more once we get to that point. But so far, if you have your video on, just give me a thumbs up that you can hear me, that everything sounds pretty good right now. Sweet. Thank you. I'm just going to lower this camera just a bit. And again, we're just going to find a comfortable seat. So for some, that may be sitting in a chair where the spine can be nice and tall. For others, maybe it's sitting in a cross-legged or even sitting on your heels. I like to sit on a block or a prop. It just keeps my hips lifted so my spine can be nice and tall. All right. And I invite you to close your eyes. If that's uncomfortable in any way, feel free to just find a point where you can softly gaze at. And just taking a couple moments to tune into our body, just noticing what we're feeling this morning. Noticing your jaw, if there's any tension there, maybe softly moving it side to side or up and down. And just releasing any tension you may be holding on in the jaw or the face. You can allow the teeth to be apart, but the lips gently touch. If it feels good, maybe rolling the shoulders up to the ears and then bringing them back down the back. And just feeling the chest open a little more, creating more space for the neck and the throat. If you want, you can move your hips a little side to side, allow yourself to settle into your seat. Notice what parts of your legs, your feet, or in contact with your seat or the floor. And feeling the spine lengthen all the way from the tailbone up through the crown of the head. Your arms and hands can rest on your lap or your thighs, anywhere it's comfortable. Just feeling your whole entire body. And noticing there may be thoughts coming and going in the mind. That's perfectly normal. Allow yourself to just step back. Just notice them like clouds in the sky, one after the other. You may begin to feel your breath naturally flowing in and out of your nose. No need to control it, just noticing that it's happening. And tuning into the heart, notice what you feel in this very moment. And we'll move into our letting go breaths where we breathe in through the nose and sigh out the mouth. We're going to do 10 of these. And again, envisioning any tension, any stress that isn't serving you, leaving with each sigh out the mouth. When you're ready, we'll begin inhaling through the nose and opening the mouth, sigh it out. Breathing in through the nose. Let it all go. Inhale for 3. Sigh it out. Breathing in through the nose. And let it go. Inhaling for 5. Sigh it out. Breathing in. Breathing out. Stay with the breath as you inhale. Sigh it out. Breathing in for 8. Let it go. Inhale. Sigh it out. Last breath here, breathing in. Hold it at the peak. Feel the breath, feel the inhalation. And when you're ready, sigh it out the mouth. From here, just let your breath flow naturally. Just take a moment to notice what you feel physically in the body. Notice the mind and your heart. And from here, we'll take one hand to the belly for our anchor breathing. Just like an anchor keeps a ship still, our anchor breath can help keep the mind calm and still as well. When you're ready, we're going to breathe in through the nose, send the breath deep into the belly, feel it expand outward, growing like a balloon. And as you exhale, gently pulling the belly button closer to the spine, squeezing the air out through the nose. Breathing in, feel the belly expanding. Breathing out of the nose, feel the belly contract. Inhale for 3. Exhale through the nose. Breathing in and breathing out. Feel the breath. Stay with the breath as you breathe in for 5. Exhale through the nose, gently squeezing the belly button to spine. Inhale. Exhale. Breathing in, breathing out. 3 more. Inhale deep. Let the belly expand as much as you can. And exhale from the nose. Gently pull the belly button to the spine. Inhale for 9. Exhale it out. Last one. Breathing in deep. Hold it at the peak. Feel the breath within the belly, in the body. And slowly exhale through the nose. Feel the exhalation. Feel the belly gently moving towards the spine, squeezing out the air. You can rest the hand down. And again, taking a few moments to observe. Notice what the breath does for the body, the mind, the heart. Moving into our 3-part breathing. So here you can take one hand back to the belly, the other hand can rest onto the heart, onto the chest. And here we're going to continue breathing into the belly and continue the inhalation, filling up the ribs and the chest. And then you'll exhale from the nose. You'll feel the chest gently fall. The ribs come closer together and the belly squeezes to the spine. We're going to do 10 of these. And when you're ready, breathe in through the nose, send the breath into the belly, feel it expand. And keep inhaling, feeling the ribs expand outward, the chest rising up. Then exhale from the nose, feel the chest gently fall, the ribs come together, belly button to the spine. Inhale through the nose, filling up the belly, the ribs, chest. And exhale from the nose, feel the chest gently fall, ribs come together, belly squeezing to the spine. Inhale for 3. Exhale out the nose. Breathing in, filling up the belly, filling up the ribs, fill up the chest. Exhale from the chest, the ribs, the belly. Inhale through the nose, filling up the lower, middle, and upper torso. Exhale from the nose, feel the breath leave the chest, ribs, and belly. Inhale for 6. Exhale through the nose. Stay with the breath. The mind may wander. Keep the focus on the inhalation for 7. And exhale through the nose. Feel the chest fall. Ribs moving inward, belly button to spine. 3 more breaths here. Breathing in. Breathing out. Inhale through the nose, filling up the belly. Fill up the ribs. Feel the chest rise. Exhale from the chest, from the ribs, and the belly. Last breath here, breathing in deep, fill the belly up, fill up the ribs, fill the chest, hold it at the peak. Feel the sense of inhalation. And exhale from the nose, feel the chest gently fall, ribs come together, gently squeeze the belly to the spine. Feel the exhalation. Let your breath flow naturally. Feel free to soften the hands down. Just notice what you feel. And tuning into how the body feels physically. Notice the state of the mind, the thoughts that come and go. Noticing without judging. Feel how your breath flows naturally in and out of the nose. And tune into the heart. Notice what you feel in this moment. Just building more awareness around your entire being. When you're ready, you can take a nice deep breath in through the nose. You can sigh it out. Bring some gentle movement into the fingers, the hands, and move the head side to side. Just roll the shoulders out a few times. If the eyes are closed, slowly opening them. If they're open, taking in more of the room around you. And just noticing what you feel. So staying aware of that inner experience, even as you bring your awareness into the external world. And if it's available to you, you can open up the chat on the bottom and you can write 1 or 2 words for how you feel right now in this moment. Just taking time to reflect, noticing, allowing yourself to integrate the experience of the breathing. Aware, let that calm and settle, centered, letting go. Cool and light, lighter and jovial. Ooh, much lighter. Open. And just knowing your breath is always with you. Wherever you go, you can always have the opportunity to take a nice deep breath in and out, which is why I really love these breathing practices because they're so simple and you can do them at any time. And oftentimes you can do it and no one else is noticing, but you feel it internally what it's doing for you. It's allowing you to get more centered, allowing you to feel a little lighter, right? To stay calm throughout the day. So we're gonna, if you need to like do a little stretch, feel free to. But we're gonna start to settle back in for the meditation itself. So again, finding that comfortable seat. If you feel that the position you were sitting in was not comfortable, And I invite you to find a new position, whether that may be sitting in a more upright chair for support, or maybe changing the position of the legs and the feet. Um, it can be hard to focus if the body is really, really unsettled, but it's also normal to feel a little bit of tension within the body. It can just be giving us a little bit of a signal that we need to move or we need to de-stress. And as you all get settled in, uh, we're moving into a body scan. And a body scan allows us to heighten our sense of awareness and feeling. So, this is a feeling exercise, not a thinking exercise. And as we move through this meditation, I will name different parts of the body. And all you need to do is to send your mental focus to that area of the body and notice what you feel. So there's no need to physically move all these body parts, but just noticing if there's any sensation there. Sometimes there could be tingling or lightness, or maybe you notice some tightness or tension, or a myriad of other types of sensations may arise. And you may also come across a body part and not feel too much there. That's normal too. So just allow yourself to stay present as we go through the body parts. Just try to bring your awareness to each one. And again, it's a feeling exercise. So thoughts will come and go. Just allow yourself to tune the awareness to the feeling, the sensation itself. So whenever you're ready, we'll get settled back into that comfortable seat. I invite you once again to close the eyes or to find a point that you can soften your gaze at to get centered. And we'll take another deep breath in through the nose and sigh it out the mouth. And just let your breath flow naturally throughout the meditation. You can bring your awareness to your jaw. Feel both cheeks, nose. Feel both eyes. Notice the forehead, both ears. Feel the face. Bring awareness to the top of your head, back of the head, feel the entire head. Bring awareness to the back of the neck, front of the neck, the whole neck. Feel both shoulders, feel both upper arms. Both elbows. Bring awareness to the lower arms. Both wrists. Feel the tops of the hands. Notice the thumbs, pointer fingers,
middle fingers, ring fingers, pinky fingers, feel the palms, notice both hands, feel both arms and hands. Bring awareness to the chest, feel the upper abdomen, feel the lower abdomen. Feel the front of the torso. Tune your attention to your upper back. Feel the middle of the back. Lower back. Notice the back of the torso. Feel both hips, both upper thighs, both knees, feel both lower legs, both ankles, feel the tops of the feet, big toes, second toes, feel the third toes, fourth toes, fifth toes. Feel the soles of the feet. Notice both feet. Feel both legs and feet. Notice the entire upper body. Notice the entire lower body. Feel the right side of the body. the left side of the body. Become aware of the back side of the body. And the front side of the body. Bring awareness to your sit bones. Feel the belly button. Notice the solar plexus. Feel the center of the heart. Notice the throat. Notice the space between the eyebrows. Feel the crown of the head. Become aware of the whole entire body as one. The whole entire body as one. Feel the whole entire body. Begin to deepen your breathing. Breathing in through the nose, breathing out of the nose. Breathing in through the nose, breathing out of the nose. Noticing the sensations in the body. Noticing the thoughts. Once again, tuning into the heart, noticing what emotion you feel in this moment. And knowing there's no right or wrong way to feel. Feeling the hands and the fingers, begin to bring gentle movement into the fingers, into the hands. And softly join the hands together and begin to rub the palms together. Eyes can remain closed or the gaze can remain soft. Begin to speed up, feeling the heat, noticing the sound of the hands rubbing together. And then you can softly place the palms over the closed eyes, just noticing the sensation of the warmth from the hands, allowing that warmth to further relax the muscles of the face. You can slowly begin to open the eyes with the palms still over the eyes. And when you're ready, very gently pulling the hands away, allowing the light to slowly flood back in, noticing what you see, continuing to maintain that inner awareness as you come back into the external world. Once again, whenever you're ready, you can share one or two words with how you feel, just allowing yourself to reflect, to integrate the experience. And also feel free if there's any questions that arise, you can type them into the chat. Hmm. Greater awareness, peaceful space. Hmm. Energy moving. Gratitude. Feel free. If there are any questions about any of the practices centered, feel free to type that in to the chat as well, whether question about the letting go breath, anchor breathing, three-part breathing, the body scan itself, or if you have questions about other things that we're providing for the community, feel free to ask. Hmm. So you can do these practices. One of the questions is how often should I do these practices? And you can do them daily. And especially with the breathing, you can do them multiple times a day. You know, it's a great way to start the day, even just taking 5, 10 deep breaths in and out through the nose. And even to end the day as a way to just come back into yourself, starting to calm the mind down so you can sleep a little more soundly. Um, but yeah, you can definitely once a day, but breathing you can do throughout the day. And the more that we do the breathing practices, at least for myself, what I found is I start to uh, notice when I'm not fully breathing, or if I'm holding my breath, or if I'm taking shorter breaths. So it just builds more awareness around my entire being. And so I start to notice, oh, what's making me want to hold my breath, or why am I? And then I just take that deep breath, like, oh, right, this is here. So yeah, feel free as many times a day as you can. And can I invite other friends? Of course. please invite other friends. Share the links with family, friends. You can share them on social media. We are on Instagram as well, kids underscore NJ. We'll be offering a daily drop everything and breathe at 1 p.m., along with some other different lessons throughout the week. So that's Monday through Friday. And then we'll have these Zoom community meditations Monday, Wednesday, Friday mornings at 9. So same time, same place. We'll have other staff members leading them, so you'll get different flavors of guidance. And in the evenings on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 6 p.m., we'll have some light movement and some meditation as well. So there's a lot of free offerings. Please feel free to share them. We do record these videos as well. So if you miss one or you have to work during this time or a friend of yours wasn't able to make it or able to log in or whatever it may be, sometimes I know the internets are crazy right now. So feel free to share it. And we are on Facebook as well. It's kids.nj. All right. So Instagram is kids underscore NJ. Facebook is kids.nj. And we'll be doing some Facebook Live recordings as well. So uh, whatever social media you're drawn to, you'll definitely see our offerings through there. Uh, Nice. Yeah, please come for the 1 p.m. Drop everything and breathe. That's going to be much shorter. It's like 5, 10 minutes, but just to take a moment to pause during the afternoon, take a couple more deep breaths, and just allow yourself to get centered for the rest of your day. So, um, and thank you, Michael. No password is needed moving forward. So I appreciate everyone's patience. We're still figuring a lot of this stuff out too. But please spread the word. We're here for each of you. Just because we can't physically come together doesn't mean we can't come together. And now more than ever, we definitely need to tap into our ability to tap into that piece, to turn on our centeredness, our groundedness, because there's a lot going on around us, and now we're much more indoors. So this is a great time to go inside and to just build that awareness. Um, yeah, so there's a ton of other events via Instagram. Yeah, so definitely check it out once a day to see what's going on. We're really trying to at least offer something in the morning, afternoon, and evening for to make it easy for everyone. And we do record these sessions too, so these will be posted and available. Um, but again, sending my gratitude to each of you. This wouldn't happen without all of you. This is why we're here. Uh, we're here for you to serve the community in this way, and to it's really a gift to be able to offer this to so many people uh, because it is so influential, and it's really on a personal level has helped me so much. I know for all of our staff it's really been transformative, and to see how it transforms the people around us, it's really a gift and a blessing to see. So thank you again. We'll be here this afternoon on Instagram. Check us out tomorrow night for some yoga. Wednesday, we'll be back at 9 a.m. But yeah, just follow us on social media, and we'll be making all of this available to you. Thank you again, everyone. Have a beautiful day. Peace out.